All right, we're live. Hey, it's Anne and Josie.
Hi.
And today I'm making a cake topper. Josie is going to do a 3D letter, and we're just going to craft and have fun. So I'm going to flip down my screen so that you guys can see me better. Hi, everyone. Give us a second. And I am doing one of my favorite cake toppers. It is, how's that look? Crazy?
That looks good. Would you like me to change my camera to like down view for me?
Totally up to you. I think, well, I don't know. Let's see when you get started what that looks like. All right, I'm just gonna give me just 1 second, and I forgot to put it up on my screen. So let me see. That looks like sorry, 1 more minute, guys, and then we'll get started. All right, now I can see. All right. Okay, perfect. Hi, Claudia.
Hi, Claudia.
All right, so we've got, okay, so we're going to get started. I know we have you on YouTube and on Facebook. Thank you for joining. We have, well, let me flip this up while I'm talking to you guys about this. As you guys know, we have that fun workshop next month. It's happening in just a few weeks. And so for joining us tonight, we wanted to say thanks. And then also, we have a special code for all viewers on today for our workshop, both the in Zoom and the in-person, or online and in person. If you use the code Anne and Josie, all caps, you get 25% off the class today. So that's for all three, whichever one you choose to take. And yeah, hi, Catherine. It's been a while since I've seen you on live. All right. I'm going to flip it down and we're going to make our cake toppers. Or I'm going to make my cake topper.
I'm going to be making 2 3D letter sets. One is going to be Cat in the Hat, and the other one is going to be Ballerina. And I'll give those away as well, so we can have a little fun in this live. What theme are you working on?
I am doing a little safari theme. It's one of my, so it's, you know how I like to go really, really extra with a lot of things, but I feel like this cake topper is one of my more simple ones. Like there's only a few things on here. Oh, I'm trying to get the camera. But it's a lot of layers, not necessarily offsets, but just layered out. And so I like this one. It's just so stinky cute. So I'm going to do this one again.
It's so cute. I don't think they can really see what I'll be doing in this angle. I have my gooseneck here, and I can just like angle it if you like, so that because the light I think is creating a little glare. No.
I'm watching it from my desktop, and it looks pretty good. So
okay.
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad.
You guys let me know.
Oh, good. And look, the code just came up. So let us know if you're taking it. If you have any questions about the classes, we would love to make sure that you get all your answers. And then also, we will be giving away a ticket to each workshop throughout this workshop, or throughout this live.
How exciting.
All right. So here are my different layers. I really went with just blues and greens. So there are 3 shades of blue and 2 shades of green. And then, of course, the gold, and then a pink. And that's it. So I feel like for from the amount of colors we're using, it's pretty simple. So what is that? 5, 6, 7 different colors. So 7 cuts, and that's it. And you should be done with this. So I'm going to get started. How's everyone tonight? Are you guys working on crafts or just hanging out? And for this one, I'm also going to be using my hot glue gun, my Barely Art glue, and a lot of foam tape or foam squares. A lot.
Same. I'm in love with their cubies. They just make it so easy.
Oh,
Oh,
I know.
and I ordered the Whimsical Wishes cactus one, the glue holder finally. And
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, so well I got the notification that it was being shipped today. So I'm so excited that I'll be getting it because like this is what I'm using right now. Like I literally just have to like I put a container, but then all the glue gets inside. And so I'm like, I can't keep doing this anymore. So I'm like, I'm just gonna buy it. And I literally ran to the site when it was restocked on Friday.
They have made so many changes to their designs. So I'll show you guys in a second mine. Wait, so which one did you get? Did you get the ice cream or did you get?
I got the cactus one.
The cactus one. Okay. The cactus one, they've improved it so much. They have like a space for all your tips. Did you see that?
No.
I hope you ordered the right one.
Well, they only had two. They had the bee one, the honey one, and then they had the cactus one. So I was like, I really want the cactus one.
Let me just check the comments real quick. I saw Luz, hi, and Catherine, she's at work just hanging out with us. And Shanette, watching you on my phone and fridge. I miss you too, Shanette. Claudia's on. So I just want to show you this sticker. This is from Needle Labels, and I use this Needle Labels to print out anytime that I'm printing anything. So even though it's just going on cardstock, I prefer to print on this because it gives me such a good print. Josy, do you use Needle Labels?
No, I don't. I've never used them. I'm so late to the game. So I'm really excited that they are going to be working with us. That way I get to try their products because I feel like everyone uses them except for me. And I've heard nothing but great things. I know you rave about it. So does Claudia. And so I'm like, come on, what am I doing with my life? I have not even used them ever. And I really need to. I feel like it would definitely help me step up my game in crafting.
It's just such a pretty, it comes out really pretty. Like it's good quality. And I feel like it looks like I bought the sticker somewhere. Like I went to the store and got it.
Yeah, and so it really helps because I feel like it would also save you a lot of time because you can create your own stickers for your brand as well, right? It's actually another time to do that. It saves you a lot of money as well.
And I do have a code. I always have it for 25% off if that's what, if there's not a better one that they're offering. The only time it's better is if they offer 30% off, like any pack. And then occasionally they'll do the 50% off, but only on the 10 sheet pack. So anything more than that would not be 50%. So then the 25% would be really good, which is fans 25.
I'm so excited for this weekend, even though I don't even know what I'm going to be working on, what we're going to be doing. It's my anniversary with my husband. We turn 11 years and we're not even married. I call my husband, but he's not even married. We've been engaged for so long. We're high school sweethearts. And it's like, I feel like 11 years, it sounds like such a long time, but it feels like it just flew by in the blink of an eye. Mm-hmm. And I have no idea what to even do because, for those of you who don't know, I am pregnant. So it's like, what is there to do for fun?
It's so hard because all my fun foods, like I remember, like you can't eat sushi, which I love sushi. You can't eat unpasteurized cheese, none of the cold cuts, like so no charcuterie board.
No, nothing. You don't understand how much I'm craving just like a nice, like, can I sashimi sushi boat? Oh my gosh. I really, 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 well, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if I ever told you. I was born in Japan. And, my mom, when she was pregnant with me, she ate raw fish because that's the norm. Even though I'm not Japanese in any sense. I'm Peruvian, but she was pregnant with me in Japan, and so she's like, it's so weird to hear that because over there you just eat it and this is no biggie. So she tells me, she's like, just eat it. I'm like, Mom, no, I can't eat it. The doctor says I can't. She's like, it's okay, just eat it.
So I ate sushi.
You did?
I did because I was talking to my friend and same thing, like I have a lot of Asian friends and they're like, well, everyone else eats it like over there and it's totally fine. Just like everyone in France drinks a glass of wine. And, like the important thing is you don't eat bad sushi. So if
Right.
it wasn't fresh, then I wouldn't normally I would still stuff my face.
Right.
But I didn't. I only ate it if it was like, if I felt like I could, So I did. It was bad. My girlfriends were all joking with me because they're like, you're going through this pregnancy like it's not your first pregnancy,
Okay.
like because everyone on their second kid will have sushi and wine and like whatever,
Well, even my mom was like, have a sip of beer. And I'm like, Mom, what is going on? Like, were you like this when you were pregnant with me? Like, we have to talk. It's like, this is not okay. But she's like, it's no biggie, back in the day. I'm like, yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. Back in the day, you also didn't wear seatbelts and you let us sit in the back, like the cab of a truck. So.
Right. I'm like, Mom, please. Like, there were no car seats for kids or nothing. I have memories beginning from when I was 4 years old. And at 4 years old, at least now, you still have to be at least in a booster seat, right? Yeah. And so I have no recollections absolutely of being in a car seat at all and being in a car accident. So I'm like, that's so dangerous. But back then it was normal. Or like the whole thing of putting alcohol in the gums, like whiskey or rum in the gums of a teething baby.
Oh, right.
So I know that it worked in the past, but it's, I'm just following what my doctor says, but I'm really craving sushi and cold cuts because I love Subway. Subway's like my favorite thing to eat. And so I'm like suffering. Yeah.
That's funny. All right, so we have some comments. Catherine, I like how the print, but I always have issues with the cut and peeling from the backing. So I agree and I don't agree. Like I know sometimes it's hard. With the cut, I always cut on white sticker and then it cuts through the sheet and then I end up peeling it off. And I find that I don't have any issues. Once you find the right cut, I can't not do print then cut because there's no way I can get all the details of this on cardstock. And it's not worth the project to do to do all these pieces on cardstock. And I just love how this looks. Samantha says, darn, I have to leave in a few minutes. I'll have to be rewatching with the replay crew. Have fun, ladies.
Thank you.
Hi, Teresa. Oh, and the Carolinas are on. Hi, ladies.
Hi, Adri. Say hi to your mommy for me. I'm so excited that they're coming. How cool.
Same. And for those of you guys that haven't realized the change that we've made to XOXO Craft Girls, we've added a very exclusive meet and greet. And we have a bunch of influencers coming in. So you have the opportunity to meet them. The list of influencers are all on the website. So the uselesscrafter.com. And it's just a really great opportunity to make connections and I don't know, like do some collaborations, meet the people that you've been following. I know actually the only ones that I've met obviously is Claudia because we did the workshop last time and I've met Liz from Custom Paper Decor, but I believe everyone else is my first time meeting them as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
For sure. I mean, I'm already fangirling over just like Ema and V. And so I'm just like, how cool. Like, I'm going to have my, it's like I'm going to have my, what is it called? My, what is that called? The camera that you were able to buy and just disposable cameras? Just to like take selfies.
What is it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. Someone help us.
Like the Kodak cameras, right?
A Polaroid.
Polaroid, that's what I mean. Yeah.
I was like, what's that song? Shake It.
Do you have one? Do you have a Polaroid camera?
I don't have one from back in the day, but my daughter has one of the updated ones.
I need to get one. I might just get one for the event just because they're so cute.
That would be cute.
It's like considered vintage, right? Isn't that so funny? It's like it's not vintage, but
watch yourself, Josy.
Sorry.
You're with an old lady right here.
You're not old, hush. You're not old. No, but like, isn't that? I mean, I'm just gonna stop talking. Just gonna stop.
Celeste's the slice cutter really helps with the peeling stickers. Oh, I have one of those, Celeste, but I don't have it on my desk. Wait, do I? Oh, I do. Wait. All right. Is this what you're talking about, Celeste? So this little thing, like on the back, you just do a little slice. So I'll do it on this one. You don't want to do it so much where you cut through the paper, like you cut through the sticker, but then a little bit enough that you actually, okay, so here we go. So it gives you like a lift, although I didn't really do a good job, but at least then you popped it up and then you can peel the rest. So I have this it's on Amazon, which is where I got it from. So that will get you up and going on this to slice it open. Shawnette, from experience, everyone will have a blast. I know, it's so fun. All right, so with my simple cake topper, I would say all of the key to this is just layering. So like even these two, like this Monstera leaf, it only has one set of foam cubies in there, but that's going to make it stand out just enough so that it's not a flat cake topper.
Don't mind me. I'm still folding my strips. That's not like. That's the one thing about 3D letters that that is a little bit tedious, you know, like the folding of the tabs and the strips. And sometimes like I have some issues with especially my Explore Air will not score it too well. So like the lines are not marked that well. So that's the only thing. I have to go and do it myself.
Yeah.
I'll be using my glue gun today, so wish me luck.
Are you having trouble with it?
No.
To put the...
Yeah, because, you know, I normally don't use my glue gun. Where am I missing one? Hold
on. So you can see this leaf only has one set. This one has a layer in between, and then I'm doubling up. So it's going to lift up on top of this leaf just a little bit, just to give it a little bit more of a lift. Oh, Samantha, first Polaroid camera was 1948. Why did I always think it was a new thing when I was a preteen 30 years ago? Oh, you're right.
See, I was not wrong. It's considered vintage. I'm just not going to say anything anymore because Anne me. She was like, Josy, don't make me feel like I'm like, what? She's not. Isn't she beautiful? No, come on. You're literally like, you're ageless. I think it's just because I think I am one of the youngest ones in the crafting community. And so I'm always like feeling like, you know, I'm always like feeling so left out. And then, of course, I say comments, and then you guys are like, "Stop making me feel old." I'm like, that's not my intention at all. Okay.
All right, we're just layering away. 1948. That is just a year after my mom was born.
Wow.
I am loving the colors of this. So it's the 3 shades of blue. They're all basil paper. Of course, I had to use turquoise mist because that's like my color of the year, I think, right now.
I went to Joann's to get paper, and I got their whole stock of turquoise mist for you, just in case you need it. Seriously, I was like, I'm just gonna get the whole lot in case
I don't think
ran
anyone
out.
else is using it. That is always available. I love it though.
The other one that's really pretty that's close together is the color Aruba from Basil.
Oh, I have that. Yep.
It's so pretty. It looks almost like it's a little tiny bit darker, but it's really, really pretty. Okay, wish me luck. I hope I don't mess up. I say that because I don't use glue, like hot glue with my 3D letters. I normally use normal glue, but we'll be here all night if I just use regular glue. So I'm trying to make sure I finish at least one set before the live is over.
No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure. Thank you. So what's your favorite party decor to make?
You know, I don't have a favorite. It's once I make something and I think it looks pretty, it becomes my favorite.
Yeah.
And then I want to make something different. So like I'm constantly like, you won't see me doing 3 cake toppers in a row. So yeah, I know I don't really have, I like shakers though, like any shaker element.
Yeah.
I love adding that. How about you?
Definitely not banners. It's like the least favorite one of mine.
Okay, I can agree with that. Yep.
Oh gosh, banners are so tedious. They're so gorgeous once you're done making them, but they're very tedious, especially the putting this string through. I do love 3D letters. They are my favorite one because they are a puzzle. So it's like you're putting them together, and it just keeps my mind busy. However, it does get really tedious to also figure out where each one goes. There are specific letters. I don't know if you agree, but there are specific letters that you're just like where do you like? For example, for me, it's the letter S. Damn, that one makes me cry every time I do a 3D letter with the letter S because of all the sharp angles that you have to do, and the number 2 as well. And it makes it really hard to fold the tabs inward. And if you're using like hot glue, for example, I would never use hot glue with the number 2 or the letter S. I don't know if you do, but I just know it would be like a complete mess right off the bat.
Have you done every single letter of the alphabet?
I have. Yeah, I've done it for practice. I'm insane, I know. But I have. Have you?
No, not even close.
No.
No, yeah, no, not even close. I do well, you know, because I always do it for the themes. So when I do a 3D letter, it's usually one or 2 at a time. Because I'm not spelling out a whole name.
Right. No, lucky, because definitely I have done. Especially one time, I told you this story already. I may have told you. I did a whole 3D letter set, 12 inches each letter. And that was really fun because the strips on Design Space don't let you go past a certain
Right.
no, hold on, no. Because you're using 12 by 12 paper and there's not that much variety of 12 by 24-inch paper.
Yeah.
That was really challenging on its own because the customer wanted specific colors that, let's say, Michaels doesn't have, because Michaels has.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, by the way, any other brands besides Michaels that have the 12 by 24 paper?
Cricut does, but Cricut only has certain colors. And that's all I know. I mean, I don't really look for it, so I don't know other than those two.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. I couldn't find any other brands. So what I had to do, because it would have, like, the strips were so long that they were longer than 12 inches long. And especially for like a letter L, or like, what's the other one? W or M. Oh my gosh, the strips were like 15 to 16 inches long. One of them was like 17 inches long. And how do you do that with like a 12-inch cardstock sheet, right? So I had to go in and I had to go to Design Space and basically slice the strips and then weld the tabs onto
Yeah.
like where where the connections are. And that on its own, it took me like a week to just do. It was an 8-letter set of 12-inch letters each. And I told myself, never again am I doing this. Never again. But oh my gosh, the satisfaction to see it all finished. These giant letters. It was so awesome. But yeah, so yeah, 3D letters are my favorite one, except when they're too big. That's when I'm like, no, thank you. I will always love cake toppers. They're always going to be, I guess, my preferred craft. Because I'm so used to making them. But definitely banners are like at the very bottom. Very bottom.
They get so tedious after a while, like especially if you're spelling out like a ginormous, thing like happy birthday and the name. It's just like, okay, I'm done.
Oh yeah. I remember one time client, she asked for, it was a tuxedo theme. It was like a Mr. Wonderful theme, and it was so cute, except her son's name was Christopher, and with the P and the H. And then she wanted to add the junior at the end with the period on its own flag. And I was like, oh my God, this is like, how many letters was that? It was like, happy birthday, Christopher Jr.
Christopher is 9 letters. I know, because that's my husband's name.
So happy birthday is 13, right? Plus the period. So we're talking about 24 flags. And I was like, ooh, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You have a hello from Diane.
Hi, Diane. Is that Gigi and May?
Diane Juarez?
Oh, I don't know if that's her last name.
I do enjoy, I have been enjoying the big 3D projects, like that house that I just did.
No, that's so beautiful, Anne.
And also the wreath, like those, I really, really enjoyed it.
If you guys have not seen that wreath, I literally freaked out when you showed it to me. And then I got angry because I was like, damn it, I wish I could think of something like that. It was so, so cute. That's when you fell in love with turquoise mist, isn't it?
Yeah, it was for that barely art thing.
Oh yeah, that was when your love started. Your love.
My love for, I know. I went back to Joann's the other day and bought, just like restocked my turquoise mist.
Well, if you need some, I have a lot for you.
Thank you. All right, I'm almost done with this cake topper, but I love it. It's just so easy. And then I I just like that it's simple.
It's so cute. Is that gold? Yeah, that's gold, right?
It is gold. And you know, I did save, so I don't know if you guys saw this, but I recently did a reel where I used gold mylar paper, and I loved it because it's just thicker and it's sturdier, it's stronger. So like if you look at this is from Michael's, and the paper gets damaged so easily. Like I don't know if you can see that little like crease right there, and then sometimes you get a bad batch where like it's just super, it bends, and then like you can't use the full 8.5 sheet because there's creases and all of that. Or you wouldn't get that with the gold mylar paper, and I understand it's more expensive, but then you don't, the Cricut can't ruin it either. So like for instance, like when it runs through, like you may get, like I got a little crease here. I made sure that the where I was cutting was totally damage free, but then through the cut itself, it got damaged, which is really annoying.
Where do you get it from?
The gold mylar is from 12 by 12 cardstock. So they are one of our sponsors for our workshop, which if we want to do one right now, we should ask something and give away a virtual ticket to our Zoom class for the first one. The first one is the cake topper, right?
Okay,
or is it the 3 letters?
Sorry, cake topper.
Cake topper. All right. This is for Zoom seat for our cake topper workshop happening the first weekend in February. And if you can't make it, of course, there will be a YouTube tutorial for both the design space and for the assembly. So you don't have to make it on that day, but it's more fun if you do. Josy, do you have a question for them? You're so good at trivia.
I mean, let's do a trivia on so that they have to go and find the answer on the website. What do you think?
Yeah, who is the fourth influencer in the meet and greet section? I actually don't know the answer, so hopefully Celeste, are you looking?
Just me humming the Jeopardy song.
Diane says it's Claudia. I know for a fact it's not Claudia because I think she's Claudia. The second one, right?
She's the third one. I checked today.
She's the third one because I thought it was Jeremy, then Claudia.
I thought I saw Jeremy, then V from Forever. I know that it used to be Claudia, but I checked today and it was.
Oh, did it change?
Did it? Because I thought I saw it. I went today.
I don't know. I'm going to say no because Celeste didn't have her laptop and.
Okay. Well, then maybe not, but definitely not Claudia. Claudia's like top 3.
All right. Diane says it's Senia. Oh, and it came through before you, Teresa. Okay, it's Senia. Oh, okay. So Diane, reach out to us afterwards. We'll get you that Zoom code. Unless you're Gigi and May, which you're already going to be there in person. So let us know. Because if that's the case, then it goes to Teresa. Oh, Demetria. I know. Sorry, guys. But we still have 2 more workshops to give out. So before we're done with our stuff, that's going to happen.
So the next one we're going to give out will be 3D letters. And that's going to be throughout this live. We won't tell you when. It'll just happen like randomly.
It's just going to happen.
And then the third one is going to be the Off the Mat with Anne, which I am so glad I'm going to be her co-host for the event alone because I'm going to be learning with you guys. I'm just going to be there like, excuse me, can you repeat that again?
I was telling Celeste, if for some crazy reason we were just going over scenarios like what happens if you have COVID and who,
Right.
because she was asking me like, could I teach your classes? And I'm like, I think I can. And I'm like, she said that there's a possibility that Celeste could teach it because she watches all my YouTubes, all my videos. So she could probably do it word for word.
Oh my gosh, I can imagine Celeste as a teacher right now. Oh, that would be so fun. Celeste would just be like, silence everyone. Just stop talking.
Or we can make Claudia do it. Since she was at at the last workshop when I did it. We'll see how much she was paying attention.
Yeah, I'm gonna be learning with you guys. I've never done an off the mat, and I've always been so mesmerized by how Anne does it. Like she did one in her last live, and she did a melody from Hello Kitty, and it came out so cute. And she did it so quickly. I mean, of course, she's modest, and she's like, it was only like 19 inches, whatever. She did it in like 30 minutes. It was so fast.
It was a baby. It was a baby one.
So I finished my E finally.
You did. How was okay? Oh, cute.
So I did I haven't decorated it yet. I'm just doing the letters, and then I'm gonna move on to the decoration part, like the other layers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna finish doing that. The E is the tedious one. It's a tedious letter to do, but the rest one should be easy to do. I have an O and I have an E, and I'm gonna be giving away the one, like the set for like word one, so for a 1-year-old, and the other one for a ballerina. So a boy and a girl theme.
So I am. I don't know if Claudia is still on, but Claudia from our last workshop, she does the straw topper, or what she does is she sticks an acrylic stick if you're going to use a straw as your stick for your cake topper, so to reinforce it and make it sturdier. So I'm just going to stick this in here and then add a little bit of hot glue gun to the top portion to make sure that the stick doesn't continue to slide out.
And that is such
Do you do that, Claudia?
She does that, yeah.
No, do you do it?
Oh, me? No, I've done it in a couple, like when I do use straws, I do it. I do it. So I do. But I rarely use straws. I mostly use acrylic sticks only. But I will say that when I have done it, it works great. It really makes it super sturdy. So it's a great tip to do it that way. And adding straws is so fun because you can totally like color match to your theme.
And then my tip for when I'm putting on the straw or the wooden dowel or whatever you use for your stick, I always do that bottom layer. I put it on my mat and then I line it up so that there's a line that I can follow to make sure that my stick doesn't mess up on me, so that it's always straight. And so I'm using this, I always like to line it up with this center blue line. So it just gives me a really good view as to where I can put it. And then I make sure that it's stable and straight.
That's a good tip.
Diane put only. Yes, 19 inches is like a baby off the mat.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Only, like she's like, it's only 19 inches.
It needs to be 30 inches.
I mean, you guys have to see her other work. I mean, I'm sure you guys have. You guys follow her, but the bus light was so cute. Then you did that.
I used the lights, from Chibitronics.
Yeah,
that was so cool.
Then wasn't the one that you did with the baseball glove? Which one was that one?
Hello Kitty.
The Hello Kitty one. Yes, that was so freaking cute too.
It's with the clock mechanism that you're using for your cake topper.
Oh yes.
Oh, Teresa, Diane is the one already coming to our workshop. So Teresa, well, you and I always talk anyway. I'll send you that code for workshop 1 if you can make it. Yay. Not that Teresa needs it. Teresa like does all my projects and she's so fast. I literally will just post something and she's like, oh, look, I did it too.
Show off, Teresa. I found a video of myself. So I was going through my files today because I was, working on content. And I was like, let me look through my old videos because after the fire, I lost all of my files, all of my videos. And so I was able to go back to my iCloud and just kind of pull like videos from there. And then I found one of me doing like a vlog style video.
Okay.
And I was talking about you and like how, because they were asking me, it was like, how on TikTok that you can respond to comments and with a video. And so I was responding to a comment who asked me, how did I learn to make shaker toppers? And this was like when I didn't even have Instagram yet. This was when like I was only on TikTok. And I said, oh, I learned it from the Useless Crafter. And I was like, if you guys don't follow her on YouTube. I learned this from her. And then I literally saw it and I started laughing. I was like, how funny that like
it went full circle, right?
It went full circle. Look at that.
Love that.
Are you done with that one? It's so cute.
I am done with it.
Wait, is that foil green? Where's that foil green from?
It's not foil green. They're both from Cricut. So it's just like this one is a shimmer and then this one is it's like a metallic. I don't know what it is actually, but they're both from Cricut. I know. I love this. Cindy's asking, what are we making? I just finished my cake topper, but I'll add to it. And then Josy's making a 3D letter. We're giving away seats to our virtual workshop. And there's also just a reminder, since people are popping in and out, the code is in effect right now. So if you use Anne and Josy it'll be 25% off any of the tickets. And it's good for through 30 minutes after the live ends. But
so it's starting from the beginning of the live all the way until 30 minutes after.
Yes. Demetria says, Anne, you assembled that cake topper fast.
She does. Like she did.
I love this one. So my other favorite thing to do is when I don't do cake toppers for orders anymore, but what I will do is I'll do a cake topper for friends, and I will use this first on the gift. So it's a gift topper, and then if they want to put it in the cake, they can. But it's beautiful on a present.
How do you do that?
I'll do a present with wrapping paper that is probably for this one. When I did this one, I had a pale pink and purple wrapping paper, and then I just with ribbon stuck it on, and then they didn't stick the cake topper in the cake, but they let the little girl hold it and take pictures next to the cake, which I thought was cute too, because then it doesn't get dirty. Although, did you see, I heard that Liz from Custom Paper Decor is selling the little piece behind here that you can add for the straw topper.
Isn't that genius?
So I love that idea too, because then you can just take off the straw easily. So I love that.
That's so genius, because then you can frame that cake topper. You can literally just make it into memorabilia. And I think that's so cute, because really the craftsmanship that goes behind making party decor alone is just, it's for you to keep forever. And so, I tell my clients, just cut the acrylic stick.
Well, that's right. I just cut it off, right? But now you don't have to. And not only that, but if you're selling your cake toppers, to ship it out, you then have a smaller package, and it's a lot easier to ship out, cheaper.
Definitely. To ship out. Yeah, because sometimes the stick or the cake topper itself can be too big, and you have to get, either buy a box specifically for it, or it's just a lot bigger. And of course, the post office works with sizing. So it definitely will save you money that way too. That's such a genius idea. And I'm going to have Liz, I'm going to definitely buy her template because I would love to incorporate that too.
I know, I need to reach out to her. I forgot that I learned that last time. I'm on live. Oh, did you already bring in the, no, can you check to see, sorry, to see if the pizza came? Oh, yes. Sorry.
Pizza.
I'm the only one home right now with my daughter, so.
Pizza night. I wish I was your daughter. Pizza.
Is it there, Charlotte? Yes. Okay, thank you.
Also, this really heavy thing, I think it's a gun.
Yeah, it's for Daddy. Can you put it up there? Okay. All right, sorry guys. Let's see. Where do we put the code? So when you're checking it out, so Cindy, oh, thank you, Celeste. You're awesome. That's the link to go buy it. And then the code is there. Elizabeth, she's so good. My daughter would be bugging. She's used to it. We're going to need that as a midnight snack. I bought wings and pizza. Josy, someone's asking, Diane, what glue are you using? Are you using Surebonder? Your hot glue gun?
Yes, I jumped on it.
I thought so. I thought I recognized it.
Yeah, I jumped on the bandwagon for it because I was using the Gorilla glue gun. I use a combination of, for my 3D letters, I either use Barely Art or I'll use Beacon Glue, the silicone, only because I like the stickiness. I'm using hot glue for the letters today, however, and I just use the Beacon Glue for the top layer. But for the rest of my topper, like once I pass the part of me making the actual 3D letter blocks, I just use Barely Art. So it depends. But yeah, right now I'm using both Beacon and my hot glue gun. All right, O is down.
All right, let me see.
And
what theme are you doing again? I forgot.
Sorry?
What theme are you doing?
Oh, Cat in the Hat. So I'm not even done. I'm just making the letters. Now I'm going on to letter N.
All right. Well, then I'm going to pull out my little die cut machine.
Oh, what are you going to do?
Let's see what else I'm going to be crafting tonight. Let's see. Let me check on the comments. Thank you. Yes. Congrats on being on the Barely Art bottle.
Oh, yes. I saw your bottle. It's so, so cute.
It's so cute. But also, okay, so for in-person attendees, everyone who goes to the workshop will get an exclusive Barely Art bottle specific for XOXO Craft Girls. So that one's going to be so cute. I'm so excited for that one. It is like all Valentine's, all super cute. I'm all for it.
I didn't want to mention it. I didn't know if it was like surprise, but I feel like we have talked about it. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, the thing is, so after our workshop, I believe they will have a limited number up for sale on their website. But yeah, it'll be really, really limited because most of the bottles will be going to workshop attendees.
Just another bottle for Anne.
Yep. Yeah.
Whatever.
There'll be 4 bottles. Not that I'm keeping track.
Whatever, Anne. So Anne has a collection of her bottles because she keeps winning. I don't understand. How is this happening? I have how many? I have 3. I have 3.
Don't we have one together?
Yeah, the first one, the rainbow one for Design Team 5. Yeah, so I have 3. Wait, do I? I may just have 2. I don't remember. I cannot find the other one though. The one for 4 that I won for Design Team.
Sorry, Josy, I'll be right there.
Okay.
I had to get, so last night I was at Joann's and look at this. I just bought the confetti and well, it's not confetti, it's sprinkles.
1 second. The
It's-
glue guns are gonna set. Okay,
Oh,
what? Sorry, the hot glue, sorry. What?
you're good.
Oh my gosh. Where did
So
you
I'm
get
going
that?
to use that for this one right now. I'm going to turn this into a shaker real quick. So I'm going to do a shaker with hand cutting the acetate and using the glue strips from Fairly Art. So we're going to do that. Right.
You guys heard that, right? She said really quick. And she means it. And she means it. Like it's I think I'm just bitter because I'm still doing my letters. Leave me alone.
You picked a crazy project. You also, how many layers is that? Like how many sheets did you cut? Because I am still in shock that one I watched you cut 30 some sheets.
Which one? The candy one? The
Yes.
one?
The
Oh yeah,
little
that one had
crop
30
or
that
whatever.
one had 37 sheets. 37 maps, sorry. Yeah, my cake toppers, my projects alone have a lot of mats on Design Space because I'm a freak and I love to just play with colors. I love to give contrast with colors. So I'm always like putting all these colors and then I regret it. And mind you, one sheet, one mat would just be like a tiny heart or a tiny thing. Like I just had like, I think it was like 7 mats alone that it was just like 2 sprinkles and it was like tiny sprinkles just for the sprinkle part. This one for my 3D letters, my ballerina one was 23 mats and my cat in the hat was 17. So it's not bad. It's not that
Yeah, Josy, that's a hard pass.
bad.
That was how many sheets I had for my gingerbread house. Like that is bananas that you do that for such a small project.
Wait. But your gingerbread house, okay, first of all, Anne also uses the whole technique of using her 12 by 24 mats.
That is true. That is true.
So
it is also 10 times as big as your cake topper.
yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, that's true. But you know what? I'm tired of the bullying because Anne is always like, Josy, like, why do you do this to yourself? And I'm just like, Anne, just let me be a masochist.
Yeah,
And
seriously. No, I can't.
move it.
It's so crazy. But I love it. And that's part of like the wonderful thing about our workshop is that you're going to get both our styles. So as much as, because I think it's great. I think it's great how like we're going to do things differently in Design Space and how we do our offsets, like our styles. It's similar and it's not, and you're going to get all of it. So I'm super excited about that.
No, for sure. Okay, now I'm freaking out because I cannot find this thing. Wait.
Oh, hi, Cherise. Says can't stay long, but she's dropping by to say hi.
Hi, Cherise.
Okay, I'm so excited to use these sprinkles.
Is this Cherise from Party Trail Crafts? Because she's also gonna be in our meet and greet, guys. FYI.
Yes, and so will Diane.
And so will Diane. You're right.
Diane, girl, I have so many of them. 4, and Anne is on all of them.
Wait, of what?
Of the glue bottles.
From
right,
someone who competed with Anne, it's a little infuriating, but you know what? It's good competition.
Okay, seriously, can you see the sprinkles for this one? I'm in love with it. It's so stinking cute.
Oh, you're doing your cards, the shaker cards, right?
Yes.
Those are so cute.
All right, so I'm going to add my little sheet on here. I feel like I should add, you know what, I always want to add more sprinkles. All right, I'm going to lift this up and add more.
We should show them. I know that you don't have yours, but would you like me to show them what our projects are gonna be so they can see?
Yeah, do you have it? I don't have any right now.
I
Oh,
do.
I can show my bear afterwards.
I do have it. I'm gonna show you guys in just a second because
Oh,
what? You okay?
did you hear that?
What was that?
The thing popped open and my confetti fell out. I'm so sorry. All right, so we have quite a few people online. I think we should give away the second workshop.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we're giving away a seat to our second workshop, which is the online 3D letters, similar to what Josy's working on right now. And so our question will be, are you guys ready? I kind of like what we did last time, Josy.
I did too.
All right. Yeah. But the question. So how about lucky number 13? So go to our website. Who's our 13th influencer that's showing up for the meet and greets?
Run.
And Teresa won the first one. So Teresa may win again. Let's see. Oh my gosh, is it really Celeste? Wait, is there a 13th? Oh, there's only 12. Because I didn't update it yet. Okay.
But there is going to be one more. We just have not announced it yet.
No, there's 2 more that we need to add.
Okay,
I'm not
so there's
13,
2 more.
Just 12. All right, so the next, so Sweet Tea won 1. I know, Shanette. She's like, and I'll do better. I'll do better next time. Okay, but can you hear my sprinkles? It's so good.
It's so good. Wait, so do we have a winner?
It's Sweetie. I'm telling. She's sweeping, dude.
Wait,
it's
okay.
Teresa. She won the first one and the second one.
Oh my gosh.
And you know what? She could probably teach my class.
Honestly, I think so too. She's on it. She's on her game.
We have one more. One more. Shake it like a salt shaker.
And then I'm also going to be giving away the sets. So you guys get to win this too. So I guess we have 2 more giveaways.
Diane says she likes the polymorph clay, but that it's draining on the bank.
It's expensive. I've tried to buy it from small businesses, but it's expensive. But they're so cute and they're so lightweight. Okay, I'm going to show you guys our projects. Well, at least my side, like what I'll be teaching, my cake topper and my 3D letters. Give me one minute. Let me get the battery. Okay, so we have our X and our O. Wait, let me see if I can angle it. Does that look good?
Yeah, I can see it. So cute.
And then the X has LED lights. And it's a hollow 3D letter. So we'll be learning that. And our cake topper will be a Cupid, a baby Cupid, and the Cupid have a clock mechanism. And I'm going to put the battery in for you guys to see. There you go. It's moving. You guys can probably see it. Is it
So
moving?
cute. I love it.
It's moving? Oh, yeah, it's moving. Yeah. So it's honestly probably my favorite cake topper that I've done. And this can easily, because this is so lightweight, it can go on top of the cake too, or you can easily frame it, hang it. You can literally do so much. Like it literally like aims at the little
At
Cupid
the Target.
It's
So
so
cute.
cute.
I love that. And it feels like just a 3D project on its own.
Yeah, it totally is. All right, let me put this away.
And I don't know how, because my craft room is such a hot mess. I'm like, how did I lose my bear? It's like pretty big, but I see it now. And Teresa's asking if she could take, yes, we can switch out your class. Don't worry. So the off the mat class is, I'm trying to see there that way. It's a standalone class, right? Because if you take the cake topper, you're going to get 2 cake toppers, one my style, one Josy's style. And then if you take the 3D letters, we're doing XO, each one of us. So you're going to end up doing 4, and you're going to get really 4 different styles. Like we really try to mix them up so that you can learn all the different ways that you can do 3D letters.
Right.
And then the last one, this off the mat, it may seem strange that it's only one project, but it's really a bunch of mini projects on this big project. So the first thing is, it is 25 inches. So you can see it's pretty big next to me. And it's a big project because it's 25 across and 25 up and down. So it's tricky. So you're really, with this one, I just finished doing the tutorial. So I'm reminded that pretty much every tip and trick that I know to do and off the mat, we will be implementing it on here. So you're learning an off the mat that will allow you to do many other ones afterwards without my help. And then within this, though, you can see there's a mini cake topper that we're doing as like a little stem for the flowers. And then we're also doing flowers on here. So it's got multiple things going on, but I absolutely love it. What airport will you need to fly into, Shawnette? Do not even tempt me right now. Does that mean you're coming? You would fly into DFW, Dallas Fort Worth. I am going to screen. So Shawnette took all 4 classes last time at Craft Girl Summer.
Aww.
And I reached out to her because Claudia and I absolutely love her. And so if she is coming to Texas, oh my gosh, I'm going to be so excited. All right, let me see, make sure all the comments. Will you be making the Cupid too? So Tamitra, are you asking in the class if we're making the Cupid? It's a print and cut, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's print and cut.
And that's the other thing. Like we really try to incorporate like all the different techniques. Like we threw in, there's going to be a little bit of HTV. It's all paper crafting, but I had to, because I love that. I threw in some HTV work. We've got acetate, we've got spinners, we've got shakers, we really tried to make sure that everything that you're learning is different. Like we didn't want to both make the same cake topper. We wanted to give you a really wide variety. And a chance to experiment with all of our favorite supplies between the two of us. So there's Needle Labels as a sponsor. Tech Wrap will be doing a raffle prize because theirs is vinyl. We didn't incorporate vinyl. But if you're taking the off the mat class, my favorite blade to cut the foam board is from Excel Blades, and everyone will get, of course, a pink one. But this is my favorite blade to use to cut everything. So you get to play with all our fun stuff, and everyone's going to get an exclusive Braille Art glue bottle with our XOXO on there, and then also the QBs. So you get to try all of that. It's going to be It's going to be really, really cool. On top of that, it's just like a really exclusive event that we were able to incorporate and pull these amazing crafting influencers there so that everyone could kind of meet and make connections. And that's influencers included. You never know who's in the room and who you make a connection with and what that can come, what can come from it. We've got lots of Etsy shop owners. We've got website owners. We have the Barely Art owner. There's just a lot of people with a lot of knowledge in different areas to really hook up with. And I think it's a really unique opportunity for everybody.
Absolutely. Going back to what you said about the technique that we'll be offering, it's true because yes, I did learn a lot from Anne in my journey as a crafter, but I've also learned a lot on my own, and I've also made my own. Everyone has their own style. So Anne has her own style for crafting. I have my own way of doing it. Like a lot of the times her and I bounce off like ideas of each other. It's like, do you do it this way? No, I don't do it that way. I do it this way, but somehow each method works. So you'll be able to see how like we both get to create these party decor items and projects our own way, and how like which way works best for you, because what works for you may not work for the next person. And so like you'll see me, like I'm doing 30 letters right now with hot glue, which I never do, but I'm trying to kind of speed up the process. Usually it takes me a little bit longer. But so this event is going to be so cool for that reason. Again, what Anne said about the 3D letters alone, we really wanted to make each style different. That way you can leave with all of this knowledge just ready for you to just be like, let me open my Etsy shop, let me open my website, let me open my business, period. Or let me just do this for fun, or let me incorporate this to my existing business, and you're set. So each class will definitely bring so much knowledge, and so much, you will use it in so many ways for your own benefit. So I'm so excited because you really don't get.
I'm excited. There's such a buzz like in the class. I know Shawnette is still on. Like when everyone's learning from each other. We're making fun of each other. It's just so fun. It's a crafting, like it's just a time to hang out, and you happen to be learning and you're also crafting at the same time. And so everyone there wants to be there. It's such a fun environment. But also like we took a lot of time in developing the projects that we wanted to do, and to make sure that all levels of crafters would benefit from it. So if you're new, like we'll walk you through it. If you're already experienced, which I was surprised at how many people at the last class that took my off the mat, that they've been doing off the mat. They just wanted to see it in person and to do it, with us. And so if you're an experienced crafter, you also get to kind of see even the person next to you, how they're holding their glue bottle, how they're piecing things together. It's just a way to develop your own creative style. I mean, I think definitely speaking for myself here, my style has changed so much through the years. And so it's being exposed to it and deciding whether or not you want to incorporate it, or realize like, no, I don't really like that for the moment. And then you may come back to it. But I think we're always developing our creative style. So it's going to be an amazing workshop. So I hope you guys can make it and craft with us.
And you don't really get to see that often. Usually if you do take classes online from, whoever, you just learn that specific technique or that specific project that they're doing. But this is like a whole event where you get the chance to learn all of these techniques in 2 days. I mean, that's so cool. And it's all hands-on, and you get to learn it from Anne. I'm fangirling, and I've known Anne for a bit. And I'm like, Anne, how cool, I get to work with you.
You're so silly. But there's always like a few where they, you really get to know some people more because they take multiple classes. So it's at the end of it, it just feels like we've been crafting together all along.
Yeah. Oh, how sweet. I'm so
I love it. I was just talking to Shawnette today, still trying to convince her to come to Texas.
Oh, come to Texas, please.
Because we're all doing some sort of road trip to a Buc-ee's.
Apparently that's the plan. You guys are all crazy over Buc-ee's. It's so funny. I was talking to a girl, actually, the girl from Joann's. I was telling her because, like, she asked me anytime that I go to Joann's, first of all, to like buy paper, they all give me the side eye because it's like, here she comes.
Right. Like, why are you buying 300 sheets?
Right. And so I had an old lady behind me. She was an older lady, and she was like, "Excuse me, can I ask you, what do you do?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm a paper crafter. I make party decor." And she was like, "What is that?" And then I showed her, and she was like, "That is so gorgeous. That's so amazing that you do that." And a lot of people, like, it dawned on me, a lot of people don't know party decor. And
Right.
so I was like, "Well, that's it." It made me think. And then I go up to the cashier, and of course the cashier, she like already saw me. She was like, all right. And she called for backup because we knew we were going to be there for a while. And, you know, I was talking to her about, like, you know, what we were going to do next month and the event. And, you know, she was like, that is so amazing that she knew you, by the way. She knew
She
you.
did?
She did. She did. She definitely knew you. She was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm going to be doing this event with Anne from the Useless Craft. I was like, I don't know if you've... She's like, Anne? I'm like, yeah, you know her? She's like, yes, I know Anne. I know Anne. And she was like, do you know her? I'm like, yeah, I know her. She was like, how cool is that? And then I was like, I have to tell Anne, like, this is so funny. Because I totally reacted the same way probably the first time you talked to me. So
It's so funny. No, I still laugh at that time that I ran into somebody at Joann's. I was buying paper and she was buying a ton of paper. So I'm like, oh, what are you making? You know? And so I'm like, hey, like, what are you doing with all that paper? And she didn't even answer that. She's like, I know who you are. But she ended up coming to the workshop. So it was awesome.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Hi, Lan. Let's see. Oh, Shanette, the workshop is from beginners to the more experienced. I'm a novice, or shall I say I was a novice. You were not, you did not come in as a novice. Stop it. But okay, so I have to tell you the background story to this. Shanette just put, or when you liked your own project. So we were doing the milk boxes, the party favors. So I had mine, you know, being passed around, right? So then I'm going around just checking in, like, you know, maybe that's too much glue, or, you know, add a foamy right here. So I picked up my own project, not realizing it was mine. And I'm like, oh my God, who did this? This looks amazing.
No way. That's so
I did.
funny.
I didn't recognize that it was mine, obviously. I was not fishing for compliments. I literally thought someone made that, and I was just like, I love it.
I just want to know what Claudia said, because I know Claudia had a slick comment.
Well, I started crying and I turned beet red, and they were all laughing. They're like, it's yours.
That's too funny. No, I know you guys had a blast. I remember I was glued to, because Claudia is so good at doing stories.
Yeah.
And she was like posting everything. I remember I was just like waiting for the next story, and I was like living it through it. And I was like, wow, you guys are having so much fun. Like, this looks like such a fun thing to do.
It was fun. It really gave it rejuvenated like my whole feeling about workshops, and I really wanted to do it again. It was just a really it made me feel good, and I had a really good time. Like, it was just like I helped others and everyone was enjoying it, and it was just reciprocated, you know?
Yeah.
What you put out there.
You could totally see it. And I mean, we all enjoyed it, like just watching it through the story lens. Like, it was just really cool. So I'm so excited that now I get to see it from a different angle.
I really think this one's going to be better, though.
Don't let
We've got
Claudia
so much more. I know. I'm glad that Claudia is going to be there again, because then she can, I don't want to say that, you know, this one's going to be better and then she doesn't get to experience it. But just with everything that we have planned, everyone who's coming, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. So. I did my cat in the hat with layers.
So cute. I love the blue and white that's coming through.
Oh, yeah.
Like all your colors.
I'm almost done, by the way. I know that I've been talking a lot, but I'm almost done. And then I'll give it away. Do you want to do the third giveaway?
Yeah, let's do the third giveaway. So this one, I was gonna say I was giving out, workshop 1, 2, and 3. We were giving out specific workshops, but I think just the way Teresa was saying, this is just for whichever workshop you want. How about that? So this is the last one, Liz. I think I need to take an autograph book. I already told Ema and V I want an autograph, so we should make a little booklet. Okay, so let me think. Do you have a question? Let me see if anybody else has a question. What would be a good one? I know. What is Josy's last name?
Shut up.
That's on the website.
Oh, it is on the website?
It should be.
I
Celeste, help me out. Followers watching, tell me if it's on there.
Wait, I had no idea that it was on there.
It should be. I don't know if it is. I could be wrong.
Well, now you guys know my last name.
Do we know? Let's see. I can't reach my keyboard to type it, so. You guys let me know a winner to any one of the virtual workshops. Oh, no, not Taurus.
No.
Liz, you're famous. People are liking your last name. Oh, there we go. Velarde. Rossi
Yes.
Olson is the first one that I see. Rossi, can you reach out to me afterwards and we will send you that code? For everyone else, Anne and Josy will get you 25% off any of the classes. Up starting now through 30 minutes after our live ends. So that'll give you some time to stay on the live and get it. Or if you have another device, you can get it now. We have limited seats for in-person because it's at the Barely Art headquarters, which is kind of a fun experience in itself to be there with our favorite glue. So it's limited seats because it's in their office space. So once we sell out, we sell out. So if you're interested, please buy it before they are no longer available.
Yes.
All right. So, and then if you missed it, since I'm showing my face right now, this is the cake topper that I made today. I love it. And it's on, I will make sure that this gets posted. So if you want to see how it's made, the YouTube tutorial is an old one because I made this back in September or July during the summer months. So you can access that on YouTube, The Useless Crafter, and follow along to make it. And then you can follow along here and see how I pieced it together. But it is a super fun, super cute cake topper.
Everything you make, Anne, is just so cute. So beautiful.
Stop it.
True.
Thank you, Liz. She says she loves that topper. All right. What else? I can stay on for another 10 minutes. How about you, Josy?
I am literally done in the next, 30 seconds?
Oh, okay. So I'll chit chat in the comments. If you guys have comments or questions or whatever, let me know. I'm focused on the comments right now.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions about the workshop,
I feel like I need to, I'm going to buy one of those Fuji Max instant cameras, but I don't think I have any space left in my suitcase. Do you think maybe I'll order it on Amazon and just send it directly to Barely Art?
I was going to say, just ship it here. I mean, I'm making, because I'm flying like the little princess that I am, and my husband is driving. Mind you, I'm 4 hours away from there, but I'm pulling the pregnancy card. Like, I cannot be in the car for that long. Right?
It's hard. Yes, when you have the belly, it's tough.
It is. So I finished. So the hardest part was literally making the actual letters. But hold on. Maybe like this, you guys can see it a little bit better.
Okay, so I have a question for you. When
Uh-huh.
you're giving away your 3D letters, are you giving away the whole set? So it's ONE?
Yeah, I'm giving away the whole set. So this
Okay.
is going to be for a 1-year-old. So there you go. Wait, like this.
That's really cute, Josy.
Thank
love
you. And so just once you win, you're probably going to reach out to Anne. You can reach out to me. My Instagram is Sophie's Corner _crafts. On TikTok, I'm Sophie's Corner Crafts, but you can just message Anne and she'll definitely let me know. You just have to give me your mailing address, and that's it, because this one is just a set that I'll ship as is. But let's give it away. We're gonna do one more trivia, I guess, about the website.
Okay, so let me see. Hold on. There's a lot of comments going on. Okay, first, what is Anne's favorite beverage? I don't know. Shauna, are you asking that to be the trivia question? She's like, pick me. The Carolinas. I have a Polaroid camera. I will take it. Okay, maybe I'll just order the cartridges. Okay, the answer might be someone who has one. All right. What do you want your question to be?
Oh my gosh. No, I was gonna be like, where did I take all those pictures that I that I look like all like worked up? I don't think that anybody, like everyone knows. But I am what are the exact date and time of workshop number 2?
For virtual or online? Or virtual
or in person?
So in person, workshop number 2, date and time. What is it? Although people are answering your other one, New York. Oh, they knew you went to New York.
That was when I tried to feel like Blair Waldorf. I was only like 7 weeks pregnant, so I did not have a belly, and I was able to fit into the clothes. Now I can't. That was really fun. Taking pictures in front of the Met. No way.
I know.
No way.
Teresa, oh my gosh, she swept this whole thing. She won all 3 workshops.
Teresa. I love the name though, Sweet Tea. That's my favorite drink and my favorite scent from Bath and Body Works.
Do you follow her?
Wait, Sweet Tea. No, I don't. She's
okay,
gorgeous. You're gorgeous, Teresa.
And she, yeah. We and then you see all her projects too. All right, Sweetie, Teresa. This is why you need to come to Texas. I don't know what you have going on, but like you seriously, we need to meet one day. Because I feel like I know you. I know your craft room. I know your I know all your projects. You need to come. All right, so let's see. I'm sure Celeste is going to pop it up right now. The code is good for the next 30 minutes. We're going to get off. Thank you for staying on our live. It was so fun. And we hope to see you online or in person. Just reach out to us if you have any questions. If you have any problems purchasing, also reach out to us because we will honor the code even if it doesn't work in the 30 minutes. Okay. Shawnette, yeah, Sweet Tea, please go. You should definitely go. Shawnette, are you coming?
You should come. Oh gosh, it's gonna be so fun. Well, yeah, congratulations, Teresa. I'm sure, I don't know if Anne has your information, but just send it to me.
Oh, I have it.
Okay, perfect. Just send it to me, Anne, and I'm gonna ship this out to you this week.
Wait, did she sweep all 3 workshops and the letters? Okay, I thought for some reason I missed that there were actually four winners.
Well, for sure, I know she got the first one and the second one. I can't remember who got the third one.
Okay, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Celeste is putting no.
Yeah.
We had a different winner for the third. Okay, that's what it was.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much for staying, guys. We will see you guys next time. Oh yeah, Rossi's like, no, I won one. We got you.
Oh yeah, she got the one that you said, whichever one she wanted.
Yes.
Okay.
Whichever workshop you want to take.
Okay.
Including
Awesome.
in person if you make it. So let me know.
Make it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.